I've been reading and sharing entries from this diary, which is over 100 years old. And yesterday I read this entry from July 29th, which talks about how Anglesey, the woman who wrote the diary, spent time with her friends, went to the beach and to get sodas, and spent time at her family's summer home. In the entry, her brother Willits also goes back to the army, which he joined when the US entered World War I. I read the whole entry in the last post, but for this one I want to zero in on a little tidbit that you might not notice if you're not looking closely. In the very first sentence, she talks about how her friend Helen stayed home from church on account of her face. Now, this is a different story. Maybe she had some kind of allergic reaction or condition that caused her face to swell up. But what I'm focused on is when it says, Helen stayed home from church. Here, church is capitalized. It was obviously a mistake because Anglesey crossed it out and wrote the lowercase c. But if you're reading closely, you know that Helen's last name is Church. So here, Anglesey was probably thinking about her friend Helen and automatically wrote the capital C for church. She could have just left it and no one would know the difference, but we know Anglesey, she's very meticulous, so she had to cross it out and fix it. Just another example of the stories that those little details can tell.